Hello, and a very warm welcome to my channel. This afternoon, we give you a piece of breaking news. Queen did slap down Meghan Markle over her choice of wedding day tiara, but Duchess blames Her Majesty's dresser Angela Kelly for the bust-up. At the time, it was reported that Meghan wanted to wear an emerald tiara, but the Queen had instead selected a diamond tiara worn by her grandmother, Queen Mary, in 1932. However, by blaming others like usual, Finding Freedom, the book PR for Meghan, claims, Harry felt the Queen's dresser Angela Kelly had deliberately dragged her feet while trying to help decide on what tiara to wear, The Sun reports. A source revealed, Meghan stamps her feet and blames whoever she's feeling petty toward at the moment. It didn't matter because her choice of a blinding white dress and over-the-top veil was ridiculous anyway. The Queen was right. It was her second marriage and she should have chosen something more appropriate. At the time of the row, the Queen is said to have told Prince Harry, according to a royal insider, Meghan cannot have whatever she wants. She gets what tiara she's given by me. The Queen also questioned why Meghan needed a veil for the wedding, given it was to be her second marriage, the source alleged, adding that Meghan can be difficult. Even the choice of the type of veil was disrespectful to the Queen. Meghan copied Her Majesty's wedding veil style by pinning the flowers of the Commonwealth countries to it. What a delusional sense of grandeur. Miss Kelly, 52, has worked with the Queen since 2002 and rose through the ranks to become her personal assistant and senior dresser. Reports in The Sun suggest she's stuck by the Queen's decision to pick a different tiara than the one Meghan wanted. The Sussexes were said to be furious after Meghan was told she could not wear the emerald tiara she'd chosen, as nobody was sure where it came from. The source said, the insiders so angered, they said, it has been said very times, but the arrogance and ingratitude of this couple are otherworldly. It is staggering, and their judgment is appalling. Why would they throw a trusted employee who was almost a friend of Her Majesty under the bus this way? Are they deliberately burning every bridge to the UK? And why would anyone in their new ventures trust them if they are this backstabby and greedy? Am I insane to feel this way? Where's the thank you for being loaned a tiara at all? Meanwhile, Robert Jobson's book, Charles at 70, Thoughts, Hope and Dreams, published in 2018, describes Prince Harry as petulant and short-tempered in the build-up to the Windsor Castle wedding. He allegedly told staff with a raised voice, what Meghan wants, Meghan gets. And when reports of his tiresome behavior reached the Queen, who asked to see her grandson privately, and she put him firmly in his place, Mr. Jobson wrote. Indeed. Also according to CCN, ungrateful Prince Harry ditched his family and must have himself to blame. Sadly, it only ever seemed to be a matter of time before Prince Harry finally drove his family to effectively disown him. As patient and supportive as Prince Charles, the Queen, and Prince William are, there's only so far Harry and Meghan can push them before things become irreparably strained. Not only have the Hollywood royals irked Prince Harry's family, but their popularity with the masses has never been lower. That is, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle have burned their bridges with the royals. Many of Meghan and Harry's Kool-Aid drinking fans will claim that Harry doesn't need his family. We're not sure if that's a reflection on their own dysfunctional existence more than anything else, but the situation is sad. That Prince Harry would hook up with a conniving, scheming woman in Meghan Markle and allow himself to become estranged from the brother who has always had his back since the tragic passing of his mother is nothing short of disgraceful. Palace insiders are now claiming that the point of no return has been met. The fallout from the scandalous biography by Omid Scobie and Carolyn Durand is seemingly the last straw. Speaking to the Mirror, one source claims, the bridges are all well and truly burned. Harry and Meghan's time as part of the team is done and dusted. Meanwhile, the Hollywood royal safety net is seemingly gone as well, which should concern the couple. It's a long irked that Prince Harry and Meghan Markle were given a safety net of sorts when they decided to cut and run from their royal duties. As if it wasn't bad enough that Meghan came in, got her $40 million weddings and her $1.2 million wardrobes all funded by the British public, then quit before she could pay any of that back in royal service. Both her and Harry were given a safety net? That's right. Not only were the ungrateful, spoiled brats wanting to ditch their responsibilities to chase fame and the almighty dollar, but they were given a chance to return to the royal fold in a year if they failed on their own. But It seems that option is fading faster than the chances of Meghan Markle making it in Hollywood. The royal source claims that despite the 12-month reveal period put in place, it looks like it won't be an option, even when the time comes for the reveal. As promised, there will be no welcome back party, not that it appears they would want it, even though it's 6 months since they detonated their own nuclear bomb by announcing they were walking away. The world is a very different place now. As the British public is quickly losing patience with the one-time popular young royal in Prince Harry and his wife, it seems those feelings are shared by those who walk the palace's corridors, with the insider claiming, "I'd be amazed if you could find anyone here who would want to work for the Sussexes if they wanted to return to the fold. Their whole attitude was always incredibly self-serving, and now it's been laid bare for all to see." I couldn't have said it better myself, when the source continued. While the rest of the family have been busy putting their time into good causes and adapting their roles amid the coronavirus outbreak, Harry and Meghan have fast become a complete sideshow. The feeling is to let them get on with it because everyone will eventually see it for the noise it is. Meghan and Harry's star power faces ruin by Wrecking Ball biography. You have to believe that Prince Harry and Meghan Markle never saw it unfolding like this. The Finding Freedom biography project seemed perfect. It was a chance for both Hollywood royals to air their grievances against the royal family, all while hiding behind Omid Scobie and Carolyn Durand. The truth could come out. The world at large could see how nasty and horrible the British royal family is, and how put upon and victimized poor Meghan and Harry have been. All the while, there would be no suggestion of an agenda due to the book being written by two independent journalists. Of course, it hasn't quite worked out that way, but Prince Harry and Meghan Markle seem to have underestimated the intelligence of their audience. The Finding Freedom book hasn't even been released, and already Prince Harry and Meghan Markle are issuing statements to emphasize that they have nothing to do with the biography. I'm certain that Harry and Meghan saw this biography as the platform that would win the public over and set them up for superstardom. It hasn't quite gone that way. With the entitled couple seemingly tone-deaf to the world we live in today, the book hasn't even been released, and already Harry and Meghan are distancing themselves from it. You have to believe that Prince Harry and Meghan Markle never saw it unfolding like this. An official spokesperson claimed the Duke and Duchess of Sussex were not interviewed and did not contribute to Finding Freedom. Are Harry and Meghan still seriously expecting people to believe this? That they had zero input and this is all the unencumbered work of Omid Scobie and Carolyn Durand? Are the authors dealing in gossip and make-believe? You would have to think so if Harry and Meghan were not involved. If Prince Harry and Meghan Markle did not contribute to this book, how did the writers come to this conclusion? As their popularity had grown, so did Harry and Meghan's difficulty in understanding why so few inside the palace were looking out for their interests. They were a major draw for the royal family. Either the authors have insight into how Harry and Meghan felt, or they're just making it up as they go along. Which is it? Are we supposed to ignore the fact that this is the same power couple who threaten lawsuits if anyone so much points a camera at them, let alone claim that they know what the couple was thinking and feeling? Clearly, the book is killing what's left of Harry and Meghan's appeal. The excerpts of Finding Freedom book have elicited a primarily negative outpouring from both royal fans and media alike. I'm not quite sure what made Prince Harry, Meghan Markle, or their cheerleader authors believe that a book like this would generate positive sentiment and sympathy for a couple that literally had it all, especially when it is due for release at a time when the world is reeling from the pandemic we've all suffered over the last few months. Job losses and health issues for most of the population put into perspective and petty squabbling and foot-stamping over the quality of the pampered life both Prince Harry and Meghan Markle enjoyed. All this book has done thus far is demonstrate how childish and petty Meghan Markle and Prince Harry are, not to mention egotistical. You would think this couple was the saviors of society as we know it by how they are portrayed in Finding Freedom. In reality, though, the world is nowhere near as interested in hearing about how great Harry and Meghan are as a couple and their authors seem to be. This was supposed to be their big unveiling. I think we can chalk it up to another poor attempt that has failed miserably. Will the book sell? As its cut price rate, most likely. But it will sell for all the wrong reasons, and looks set to make the Hollywood royals nothing more than a Tinseltown joke. Do you agree with me? Please let me know in the comment section below and we'll discuss them together. Remember to like and share my video for everyone who loved it, and subscribe to the Sussex Daily News to get more news by our team. Now, thank you, and see you in the next video!